Arkansas drops another game that they should have won, up 2 touchdowns or 2 scores in the fourth quarter. You didn't miss much, but probably what you could assume, just disappointment. Another situation where you just – I'm trying not to say any bad words. I try to not be emotional in these things, but dang it, this team really pushes me to the limit, Grant. They really push me there. I know we always have to go back and watch the tape, but – we were out here setting up, trying to get things going. You were inside watching.
Yeah, I mean, how many times can you crap the bed?
We're trying.
I mean, in just watching it from the energy that was in the whole building injected into our team. And granted, you don't want the penalties that you saw out there, some of them, but in the same breath, like, let's go play like that a little bit. Let's go be the nastier team. Some questionable calls, I think, down the stretch. But
it was a mid-third quarter when I would say that stadium really did get going. The sidelines got going. We were playing with a different fire. You like the chippiness. You like the competitive edge. And there were a couple questionable calls like, what are we doing? Pick up the flag, And so, but even then at that point, I'm not going to sit here and point the finger at the referees on those. Still up 2 scores.
You had every opportunity. Yeah. Every opportunity to win the game, regardless of the penalties. Now, I will say, Mississippi State, four penalties for 30 yards. Arkansas, 18 penalties for 193 yards. We gave them 193 additional yards or took them away from ourselves. You're not going to win many games with that.
No.
I mean, you're giving gifts out there. A lot of them on third downs and things like that kept drives alive for Mississippi State, things that killed our drives. But to your point, it was electric in there about halfway through the third quarter, all the way up until the point where, we got internet, everybody. We got the Starlink. We moved, we slid.
Yeah,
we
slid down. We got internet.
Starlink's hooked up. But, there's a ton of people still here.
Yeah.
Pouring out of the stadium right now, stayed till the end. They heard Matt Harris talking a couple weeks ago about staying all the way to the end of the game. But, how many times can these people, the Arkansans that are here, come spend their money, spend their time coming up here to watch a game and watch a team that just doesn't put something on the field that you're proud of?
Here's just the truth. And like I said, yes, we played for Coach P, and we always wish the best for him, no doubt about it. But when it comes down to just it is what it is, especially in the approach of moving forward in a program, you've had ample opportunity to put yourself in a position to win the winnable games. Now, yes, we give some slack. Going on the road at Tennessee, your first one at interim head coach. Texas A&M, an extremely tough opponent. You play them really tough. But then you have these we're almost in the same boat in what we were with Pittman of you can't lose the ones that you're supposed to win.
Right.
Auburn, an extremely winnable game. You come down here and this apparent offense that should be clicking on all cylinders is a dud that game. Then you follow it up the next week, being in a position to where you need to get things going, even offensively. I get we put up 35 points. Still much more left on the board. How many times have we said we should be in positions where this offense, depending on who we're playing, just needs to execute, make the right decision, stop having mental mistakes. And so you get into this now pattern. And the thing about it is, too, I try my best to be as fair as possible. It's not like Coach Petrino showed up 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. He's been here now 2 years, and this is his offense. And he's had his guys Taylon Green. These receivers he brought in are his guys. He likes what he has up front. And so, like I said, I'm not trying to bash anybody, but we're just going to call spades a spade. These are the games when it comes to preparation. In the press conference, you're going to hear a lot of mental mistakes, a lot of missed assignments. We got to play better. It's your team now. And so that's just what comes with this territory. Now, when it comes to our next head coach, man, the carousel is wild, and those are conversations that need to happen. But we said before this past 2 games, we felt like if Coach Petrino wants to audition for this job and show us that he's the guy, you got to win Auburn and you got to win Mississippi State.
Correct.
And you've been in both of them, and you can't figure out a way to finish the game. And that's been our MO for so long now.
Yeah, it's been our MO all season, and for maybe a couple of seasons, that we can't finish out a game. We've been up in countless games over the last 5 or 6 years under Coach Pittman, and you don't finish them. You always weasel out a way to find a way to lose.
Yeah.
And so to see that is kind of like almost just ingrained in the culture of these players, you got to get somebody in here that switches that thing up, that changes that mentality, because now it's just like a part of the DNA. Every time, nobody in that stadium, you're up 17 points, give or take. Somebody fact check me on that. Like going into the fourth quarter, 14 points maybe.
Yeah.
And
sounds right.
No one's resting easy.
Yeah.
We got 15 minutes of football play, maybe two, 3 more possessions on offense, 2, 3 more possessions to defend through that quarter. And everybody's like, I don't know if 2 scores is enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if 4 scores is enough. I mean, man, I want this team to succeed more than anybody. I promise you that. I live and die by these guys. I love this. Played here, love it. But I'm frustrated, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? We playing not to lose, so you get lackadaisical, and then you let somebody slip in, or we just man.
I
don't know.
Oh Lord, DJ, I don't think our players care to watch film. They better be watching film. This is going to be a thing that pops up. Penalties. When you have that many that have such an impact on the game. I mean, almost 200 yards in penalties is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. I think that may have been more passing yards than we had today. It was unreal. Yeah. And so a lot of people feel like it changed momentum, which it did. Now, we're not going to sit here and say sometimes it doesn't go both ways. There was a time where we fumbled out of the back of the end zone for a turnover, and we got saved by a holding call coming across. So it does work both ways, but it did sometimes at some point seemed extremely unbalanced. We just can't sit here and point at the referees for losing this game. I can't do that. We got
even with the 200 yards and penalties, and we can talk about how poorly or great the officiating was. We still had every opportunity to win.
Thank you for putting in a little asterisk. I try not to put too much bad up. I would put the comments on the screen, but the comments are going a little crazy right now. Okay, so we're going to probably keep those off. And like you said, you hate it. I hate when. Oh, we got to go back and watch the tape. I'm in a tough spot because I don't want to say anything now that I can't bounce back and back up later with the film to support it. But it sure did feel like I get why a lot of fans, even coach and players, would be extremely frustrated with the play calling that happened today with a lot of penalties. I'm going to go through a couple more of these comments. Thanks for a lot of people signing up for memberships. I really appreciate that. I mean, hey, if oh no, I was just about to put the comments on the screen that I saw something that I cannot show.
Somebody was unhappy with the refs.
Somebody was extremely unhappy with the refs.
Yeah, more.
And it's good. And like
vent it out. You know what? Yeah. Vent it out. I everybody that's in the chat right now can see the chat. Y'all can read what you're seeing. We can't put it up, but we feel you. I am empathetic to how you feel right now, because I feel the same way.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to almost run out of things to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
here, let's pull up this comment right here. Oh no, this is I need the exact point where we lost the game was when Bobby Petrino lost control. The team then reflected that undisciplined attitude. I don't know where you would say he lost control. All right.
Now, if you were watching on TV,
yeah,
you may have had a camera angle so we went into the game for a little bit. So if that was in the third quarter, we were still there. Now, I know he came way out and onto the numbers, and the referees were telling him, hey, coach, get back. Go,
Okay.
And so maybe that's what you're talking about. Now, we're going to go back, watch this thing, clip it, look at the plays, all those things. So we can get back to you. I don't know who said that.
We got a super chat coming in right now. Here we go. This is from Bo. Says, man, can we say we shouldn't leave the games in the ref's hands? But that was a significant one-sided called game. And, oh, my gosh, don't get me started on the ejection. That, what are we doing? I mean, why are we even playing football anymore? That one that they called on Larry Worth, are you kidding me? What is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? That was in that moment when he made that play. I got excited. I said, finally, because that was when
somebody's coming downhill.
That was when the momentum was going.
Yes.
That's when everybody started going back and forth. And I think that one play was him deciding, let me turn it up to the next level.
We've been asking for that.
Exactly what you want from one of your defensive leaders to step up and bring a big hit. And for the ejection, and okay, maybe it was the refs. All right, I almost forgot about that play. I had to put it behind me because I thought it was such a BS call. That was uncalled for. I hope that ref gets suspended. That is a thing on games like this when there's that many penalties. We've seen it happen before. We were a part of a game. That crew from Florida when we played down there in Gainesville,
and they got blackballed. They're kicked out.
That whole referee and crew got suspended, and they couldn't ref any more games for at least for a couple games. And they've had so I would be shocked if that doesn't happen here in the next couple days when they review this tape of there may be some suspensions going on.
So somebody just texted me, a friend of mine. He's watching. What's up?
Yeah.
That's the same crew that ref the Auburn Georgia game earlier this year, where there were like 2 or 3 calls in that game against Auburn that kind of screwed them going into the half and then coming out of the or something another. I don't know all the details, but this is not a rarity.
No.
They've got some bad. They got some more. They need to watch some tape.
They're trigger happy. There was a couple of flags. I don't know if y'all saw it, but in there they got picked up. There was one that a back judge threw a flag on a pass interference that wasn't even close to even being in the ballpark of a pass interference. A receiver ran the wrong way.
Yeah.
Ball was thrown in the back of the end zone.
10 yards away.
Trigger happy threw it, and then everyone else came in like, no. Hey, pick that one up. Pick that one up. It's like, are you kidding me? What are you looking at? And then we saw a flag come in from 30 yards away. Now, granted, it was a face mask, but we're thinking that
right call.
They are looking. They're looking to throw the flag, and so that crew. God, here I am making excuses. I can't stand it. But
I'm not an excuse guy, but man,
that was rough.
That's bad.
I'm with you, fans. Screw these guys. Oh, easy, DJ. I got to tighten up.
We got to read these before we throw them up. But we're here. We got super chats. But
Patrick says you can blame. Wait, you can blame me, the refs, but you have to also blame Taylor Green for the last 3 to 4 drives. This does suck, guy. It does suck. There's no doubt about it. My guy Patrick may be about 4 or 5 beers in. You do your thing. Man, it sucks, man. I'm not gonna lie. I came out here and I shouldn't have done this. I've done this before and it's usually panned out okay. But I made the graphics for the game because I wanted to get up as soon as possible. And I was thinking, surely I'm not gonna have to make another one saying that we lost this game. I couldn't believe it. I was texting you. I was like, where are you at?
Yeah, I know.
You were like,
are you on the way? I'm like, I'm trying to see if we're going to win this
Let
thing.
me see this out.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? We were good.
Yeah.
You said, whoa. Let me see this one out.
Let me see this one out. Yeah, there was once again, a couple timely penalties on the last drive that kept it alive for them. Yeah, it's gut-wrenching is the word I would use, I think. I mean, at the end of the day, we're pouring our time into this, and we love it. And I know all the Arkansas fans out there love it.
Okay.
But it's gut-wrenching, man.
So
to see this.
You brought this up, and this is Live 2 Play. Hey, first of all, Live 2 Play, I appreciate you playing nice because a couple weeks ago, I could tell you maybe a few win, and you're very emotional for that game as well. DJ, love you and your team, but when you go back and watch the team, like I said, we have to see that. We can't see from where we are. You could be very well. I mean, there is a point, too, where coaches need to understand this is only going to do so much.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if you are pissed, it is what it is. You got to figure that stuff out after the game, but they have to lock in.
If the head man loses it,
yeah.
Do the players feel like,
100%.
Oh, that's our guy. I mean, that's the guy that's leading us. He's losing it. Let me lose it.
Okay, Live to Play 9, you may be on to something right now. We're just kind of going through the comments right now. Like I said, I would put them up, but I see a little too many cuss words, which I'm actually giving everybody a pass on right now. Oh, time for a change at quarterback. Here's a super that's in right now. Here we go. This is from RWSMTG. Actually came on the show. Come on, DJ. Don't feel bad. Those refs had it out for us. I mean, that's what I said. This is one I think this is why I normally don't like going into the games. Because I feel like you can watch the game better on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Because you get the replays. You can see all this stuff. I don't know yet. And so this is one where I trust y'all, and I appreciate the input. Keep on bringing it in, but I really want to go back and watch this tape and watch this film. I'm curious in what areas where we'll just be like, okay, that's unacceptable. Okay, this is unacceptable. But you are kind of spot on because you saw the tone as well. Because with how chippy it was out there, the chirping back and forth, how many flags were on the field, you could see the talk happening. You are right. I could definitely see if they're looking at Coach P at that level, you know how it is. Oh, hell no. Yeah, coach. Okay, yeah, we got it. We're going to go out there too. That's tough. Can't let that get in your head. Still, God, the officials really became a part of the game. And was it that bad? I mean, I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't see where we're coming from.
18 penalties for 193 yards is pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. Now, I'm not going to say that there wasn't a couple out there that were legit. I mean, Quincy Rhodes gets the stop, drives the guy back 15 yards, and then body slams him. You can't do that, man. But is that one of those situations where, man, these dudes, like, we're going. And so, I don't know.
If we win, it's not a big deal at all. I
agree.
Question is, I mean, this is it. Razorback Steven, man. We're with you, man. This is tough as a Razorback fan. I mean, we come out here week in and week out, put together our pregame show, try to get in a spot where, like, we said it before, like, okay, we're going to do this 4th and 5. We want the fans to stay engaged, okay? Because we got a lot of cool things when it comes to the insight and kind of showing the game in a way that maybe you haven't seen it yet. But we can tell just based off social media, it's like people are starting to lose interest. You know? And I'm like, dang, we're putting out some really fire stuff. But I also get it at the same time when it gets to the point where I think the pain is real for a lot of these fans, Grant, where they're just like,
revisit it.
They're like, DJ, I'm sure it's great. Grant, I'm sure it's cool. I just can't look at that again, man.
Yeah.
We got to move on. I can't do it anymore. That one may have put most of the fan base over the edge.
Was that the last nail? Oh, man. I mean, I hope it's not. You know, I mean, obviously now we're completely eliminated from bowl contention.
Yeah.
All you can do is win 5 games.
Every once in a while they throw in a 5-win team, but I don't see it getting any easier. On the road to LSU. We just saw what Texas did with Vanderbilt. And then Missouri's Missouri, and they're going to be playing have a couple more wins.
They could be playing to try to get into the playoffs.
Oh, Lord. We got Bobby Sharp. Thanks for the donation coming in. We're a college program in a semi-pro league. I'm done. I think that'll be a lot of the theme with a lot of people. Being done. Very curious to see, like, what happens and how we move forward. Look, we got these.
Hey.
My guy is never going to lose interest. We did see that tattoo. No doubt he came on our show. I'll tell you this. A lot of these people with a lot of opinions right now, I really encourage you to view in Wednesday night, because Wednesday night we got our viewer segment comment hopping for about an hour, maybe 90 minutes. I send people links, and then they can come on the show and say their piece. All right, we've had some really good
respectfully.
Yeah,
you got to keep it in the rails.
We've had some good banter. We've had some great things. And this is where it does get interesting. This is a great comment that got popped up. Beautiful thing. There is a transfer portal. If we can get the right coaching staff in place, then we can bring in new players. Look at what Texas Tech has done. They've turned it around in 2 years. The difference between us and Texas Tech, they have an alumni who played at Texas Tech, who has quite a bit of money in oil, a billionaire who is pouring a ton of money into that program.
Of millions of dollars.
It's unreal. I don't think that's the recipe. I'm going to be honest. Trying to rebuild every single year with a new roster. Now, obviously, with the new coaching staff and change, even if Petrino is the coach, it's still a new coaching staff and change.
Yeah.
All these coaches won't be here next year if he's the head man. I'll tell you that right now. As soon as that season's over, if he gets the job, he's going, hey, man, I really appreciate everything you've done for me. Got to move on. It's time to bring in my crew. There will still be a shift if Coach Petrino ends up with this job. Trust me, he's not going back in that press conference and saying, we gave it our best shot. He's going to be pissed, and he's going to go back and watch tape. And as brutal as we are when we review tape, it ain't nothing compared to Coach P. So I promise you that won't change. Now, if it's not him, then yes, we got to just build from scratch. You got to bring in a guy who's going to have support like somebody did at Texas Tech, and you got to pour in a lot of money if you're going to continue to get new players each and every year. Now, they are bringing up some points. I'm very curious. I wish Matt would hop on right now. How many times did our defense have Mississippi State in a 4th down situation and could not close out the game?
Yeah. I don't know. Got to go back and watch. I'm not going to throw a number out there, but I felt like we played good enough to a point.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just kind of fell apart. Same thing for the offense. It felt like we scored enough, but maybe we just needed a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we didn't have it. We stalled out on some really key drives. I love going and scoring points, but also it's about being able to control the ball, control the clock, and we didn't do that. And we got the ball back with 5 minutes left in the game. You got to run an offense that goes and closes that out. And if you can't get juiced up to go win your first SEC game, I don't know that there's a world where you can.
You got to do it when your identity is offense.
Yeah,
on this team. That's
100%.
just part of it, and that's just what it is. That's what this program is built on. I will say this too. Defensively, I think there was a couple signs of immaturity because we did get really excited. We got really pumped up.
How many times did we say
we're playing a tempo team?
Correct. That's it. Yeah, we're about to take it there.
So when we get to these fourth downs and like, why are we not seeing? I couldn't tell you how many times before that ball was snapped, defensive guys doing this. Like, I was like, line up.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Hey, and I love the juice.
Yeah, I do.
I love the juice. But when somebody goes and makes a third down tackle, and now it's going to go to fourth down, and you're 14 to 20 yards behind the offensive line of scrimmage, still giving everybody some of these and whatever, and they're like lining up about to run a play, and you got defensive backs and then they're all running back behind the ball, looking over at the sideline like, what are we? Guys, go win a game.
Yeah.
Don't act like it was your first tackle. Go win a game.
Yeah. That was tough to see. I'd be curious to see if that popped up a little bit later in the game because anytime you get a third down stop, I think instinctively defensive players like, yeah,
we're off the field.
But when you're playing a team like this, that's where awareness and maturity comes in. Like, hey, whoa, we're not done yet. Let's finish this. Let's finish this. I mean, that 4th and 7 broke my heart.
Yeah.
It broke my heart, man. I'm still seeing a lot of people. Referees. This is in from our guy. Thanks for the donation right here. Hire Petrino. You got to get a defensive guy from BYU. Here we go. Do coaches get fined for talking about the refs in post game? Do you think Petrino will? I think he'll take that fine.
Yeah.
You think he'll take that fine today?
I know they get fined, and you can hear a lot of times they'll dance around it. They'll dance around. Oh, I can't comment on this, but y'all know how I feel, or something like that. I think Coach Petrino's going in. I think he's kicking the door down. I think the door's coming off the hinges.
Coach P's about to get fined so much money in this post game.
He don't even care. He probably already wrote the check.
I get it. I do get it. I'm not sure how much they get fined. You see people right here. Ginger's in here saying yes, they do get fined. Coach P 100% will take that. I would be shocked if he doesn't mention the referee. I mean, they should get suspended. They really should. I sound like a sore loser and I'm making excuses. There's just a line. And when it's so lopsided like that.
I can't wait to go rewatch this.
Yeah.
I'm going to go sit on the couch tonight. I'm going to turn this thing on ESPN, and I'm going to rewatch it from the perspective that it sounds like all of you guys did. And then I'll be able to give you a good take tomorrow.
We got Josh Throne, I think, controlling this from the other end. Welcome in, Josh. I'm assuming that's him because I didn't put that up. Can you coach a player to be a winner? Or is this player personality trait you have to recruit? We seem to freeze in the big closeout moments. Josh, great point. Wish you were here with us. Know you're busy doing your thing. I think you can coach a guy. I think if they have it in them. There's some players who have it in them. They just need the right guy to get it out of them. Some people just ain't got it at all.
Yeah.
I
think it's culture. I think what you're talking about, Josh, is culture. I think, can you coach a player? I think you can build a program that knows how to win.
Yeah.
Now, you think about those teams at Alabama in 2010. We had them on the ropes right here behind us in this stadium.
Yep.
And they were just methodical. They just did what they did. They do what they do, and they went and won a football game. They just didn't panic. And for us, it seems like we ride the wave all the way to the top when it's going well, like we saw in the third quarter in here. And then when that thing starts to crest and it comes down, we ride it on the way down. I mean, so it's tough, we have so much emotion poured into it, which I know we talk about. But you got to be able to also keep it. You don't want peaks and valleys. You just want rolling hills.
Yeah.
And you got to stay in the game. I feel like we let ourselves get too hyped at times or too down, and then we can't come back from it.
Super chat coming in. Start the investigation. Right. It'll happen. I'm telling you, give it a couple days. You'll see something come out.
The SEC will come back and say, well, 14 of those 18 calls actually were not that good, but you still lost, and we can't go back and change that. So,
Bo right here at the end of the game, were the fans booing the refs or the team? You were in there walking out.
I don't know.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah, maybe the both. But I would say they need to boo the refs based on what we're hearing.
Another super chat coming in from Joshua. Appreciate you. Loser refs, loser conference, loser team, loser administration. Everything stinks. Man, you're in it, man. Have a drink for me tonight. All right. I got to drive back. I won't have time. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and try to put a bow on this. Like I said, we're gonna stick with it. Us at 4th and 5. We're gonna go back here over the next couple days, and we're gonna dig into the tape. We're gonna let you know what areas we feel like we're justified. I promise you, I will not change my mind on that targeting penalty.
No,
I won't.
Do we need to have one segment this week that we just add in somewhere that just reviews all the penalties that we had to see if we blew?
Brilliant idea. You want to do a breakdown on the refs?
We're gonna break the refs down.
Every penalty that was called. We'll do a breakdown on it.
I think we're going to break the refs down for you guys.
Do y'all want that more than us breaking down the game? Because we may mess around and just do that Monday night. I may lock in on them.
Yeah, we can look at it. Yeah. Y'all want it? Tell us right now. Well, let's see. Come on, bring it in.
Yeah.
Bring it in the chat.
Like I said, it's just, I know a lot of people, and I get it. This is tough for us. Y'all are going to check out. We're going to do a lot of work. A lot of people ain't going to want to watch. It's cool. We're still going to bring it to you each and every day. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
We're on it.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's what we got you.
Yeah.
We got you.
We got to. Well, you know us when we do our research. We got to.
It's flying. It's flying
because we're going to figure out who they are.
Oh,
you know how many years they have.
Yeah. What insurance agency they're running somewhere. We're about to put Yelp reviews on these boys.
God, we're locked in on it. All right, we're in it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got enough people saying yes. Let's do it. So yeah, we'll do a breakdown on the refs. I'll try to have that ready Monday night. I think we can all do that when we start our show Monday night at Oaklawn.
Yeah, we can look it up.
Sounds like
we'll
a plan.
Figure it out.
4th and 5, trying to start a riot. Might as well, man. Screw this, man. I'm mad, man. Are you kidding me? I'm mad. Oh, Target. How is it? Get me started, David. I can't do it. I can't do it. What are we doing? Thank y'all for watching 4th and 5. That's the post-game show. Once again, appreciate the Alumni House. We got one more show here at the Alumni House. The next 2 weeks, we're actually got a bye week. And the next 2 weeks after that on the road, y'all stay tuned. We're working a couple deals out. We may be up in Northwest Arkansas here at Benton, at the Bentonville Square, or we may switch up some other things, maybe do a show on Dixon. So we're still going to hang out here in Northwest Arkansas. Got you covered. Appreciate y'all watching 4th and 5. Or we're going to light a fire into those referees' ass in that breakdown, man. I'm on it, man. Eye in the sky. Appreciate y'all, man. Go